What's going on, YouTube? It is the BBQ cop back at you guys once again, and got a pretty good one for you today. Today we're gonna do some chicken wings and turkey breast. Now this is the bone-in turkey breast. I had one in the freezer. It was about time to get rid of and do, and about a couple of pounds of chicken wings we're gonna throw on today. Gonna cook it all in a pan to start with. I want to show you guys a little method that I use to keep them good and juicy. And we'll start them off. We're gonna inject the turkey breast with a little Creole butter and season it down. And we're gonna cook it. We're gonna start it in the pan with the meat side down to break that skin down. Then take it out towards the end to let it get a little bit more smoke and to crisp that skin up some. I'm gonna do the same with those wings. Start them off in the butter and hit them with some seasoning and let them get good and tender. And take them all towards the end. Put them on the rack and let them, go ahead and crisp up some. Love some really good chicken wings. Really love some turkey breast. So we're gonna get this thing started. You can see we got the chimney going with the with my coals in it. The hickory that's burning inside of there. Already got the Oklahoma Joe cleaned out, ready to go. So again, guys, this is going to be chicken wings and turkey breast. This is the bone-in turkey breast. So we'll go inside and start prepping and getting that stuff ready while the fire is getting warm out here and getting ready. And we'll see you guys back here in just a second. All right, guys, made it back here on the inside, and you can see we got the chicken wings all washed and prepped up, as well as this turkey breast. I got the turkey breast from Walmart, and I had it for a minute, had it in the freezer, and got it thawed out last night, so it is good and thawed. And I'm gonna hit it with some of this, that Creole butter. I'm gonna inject it with that and spray it down with some olive oil, a mix of olive oil and grapeseed oil, and then season it up with some of the Big Mo Cason. Probably gonna do a mix of some of the pork rub and the competition rib rubs out of my chicken. So, I tell you guys, I always just compromise with that stuff. A lot of the flavors are kind of the same. There are some different notes in them, but that's what we're gonna do. We'll get it injected. And once we do that, guys, we're gonna put it all in this pan. We're gonna put it in meat side down for that turkey breast, skin side down. And we got some butter over on the stove. We're gonna line the bottom of the pan with butter and let it cook in that butter so it can soak in those juices. But the more important thing is when you do that, you start to break that skin down on that chicken to have it where it's bite through. That's what a lot of the competition guys do when they cook, is they cook it in butter for a period of time or throughout the cook to break that skin down. So we're not going to puncture it or do anything else to it. Just going to cook it skin side down. And once we get it maybe about halfway, then we'll pull it out of the pan, put it directly on the grate to let it finish off. And I think we're going to have something delicious here, guys. These chicken wings are like the perfect size for me. I don't like them too big or too small. So those are the perfect size. So we're going to get them seasoned up, get them in the pan, get them ready, and then go back outside, put them on the smoker, and get them ready. So as soon as we get them outside and get ready to get going, we'll let you take a look at that, and we'll start smoking. All right, guys, we got everything prepped up, ready to go. Fire's burning nice and hot, and we got the chicken and the turkey in the pan. I did make one quick change. I started breast side up instead of breast side down, simply to get a little bit more smoke on this thing to start with before we flip it. Then we'll flip it back over, season it again. At some point, we'll rotate these this chicken as well. So we got the butter in the bottom of the pan, and this thing is going. Got some hickory going, so we got plenty of that down at the bottom, and we are smoking good. So we'll give it an hour or so, come back, take a look at it, rotate some things around, check some stuff out, and we'll keep this thing rolling. See you guys shortly. All right, guys, we're We're about 45 an hour or so into this cook. See, we got the smoke going good, just about clear here. A little fuzz, getting a little hot over here. So we're gonna check that wood, getting a little bit more white smoke than I want, but still not bad. Running around 325 or so, somewhere in that range. And we're gonna take a look at this thing and see what we got. All right. All right. Looks good. Take this butter and start basting this turkey breast. Hit it good. As well as these wings here. We're gonna probably end up flipping these wings here shortly so we can get some good sauce on both sides of it. And it is cooking along great. I think it's hot, hot, hot. Really pleased with how this is looking, guys. Really pleased. So I'm gonna continue to baste this. Just want to just take a good look and see how good that looks. Can't wait to slice into that here shortly. But it is cooking along very, very well. So between 325, 330, somewhere in that range. It's cooking good in this pan. So we're gonna take this, we're gonna flip some of these wings over here as well and keep this thing cooking, rocking along. Remember, towards the end, guys, we're gonna take it out, set it directly on the rack, probably back on this back side, let that skin crisp up some. When I get the color that I want, cover it and let it continue on. But for now, everything is looking great. I'm gonna shut it down, probably cook another hour or so, probably come back and probe it in 30, 45 minutes, kind of see where we are as far as the temp goes, and then just take it from there. All right, looking good, guys. Gonna continue on, flip them, season them again, and follow this method, guys. I'm telling you, you're gonna be really pleased with the results. Guys, just real quick, I wanted to cut in and show you something real quick. One thing I get a lot of questions about is, how we end up getting the smoke under control and not have all that white billowing smoke coming out of the stack on that chimney. And it's all about making sure that you get enough airflow. As you can see over here, I always keep that door open to get as much airflow in as I can, and make sure that the wood has some space between it. It's not just laying on top of whatever your burning source is. You gotta let that fire be able to breathe around the wood itself. When you do that, this is what you end up with. And you can just barely see the smoke coming out of this thing. And that's really what you should have. Your smoke on the inside is doing its job, but you should just barely be able to see that smoke coming out of this thing. And we're humming along here, guys. It's 325 degrees, which is kind of hot and fast, but I kind of like it that way. You can do it with that butter. It gives it a chance to really absorb inside of your food, and to have it where it won't be dry when you get done with it. So just wanted to make that quick point while we're still going. We're still cooking along. Excuse me, got probably another 30 minutes or so, and then we'll take them off, check it, we'll probe them. If the temp is good, take it out of the pan, put it directly on the grate to let it finish up. So see you guys shortly. All right, guys, we're gonna open up and take a look here. It's about that time. Hope you guys can hear me over my neighbor edging over there. It's time to take a look. So temperature still right around the same here. See the smoke still looking almost clear coming out. So let's take a look and see what we got. All right. Still looking really, really good. Gonna hit this thing with some more of this butter. These are really, really looking good. So really pleased with the outcome here. I'm gonna pull these here shortly. I'm gonna get a temperature on this breast, kind of see where we are. It's probably just about done, if not done. And if it is, depending on where our numbers come in here, we'll take it and pull it, set it directly on the rack. And what's good about this too, guys, is getting the flip in the middle of this. Got a chance to season both sides of the wings. Gonna probably do the same with the chicken breast here, the turkey breast, I'm sorry, is flip it over to let some of these juices meld on this side. I may have to, hit it again with some more of the seasoning, and that's fine. That's not a problem at all. We got plenty of that. You definitely want it to look good and taste good and be good and juicy at the end of this thing. But you can see that extra smoke from flipping it over has got these wings looking dynamic. So very, very, very pleased with how things are looking here. All right, gonna take a probe here. Let's see if we can figure out here. I got to get me another ThermoPro too, guys. I know in a lot of my videos I use that ThermoPro, and it is a beast. I love it, but unfortunately mine has died. I've had it for several years. It's time to get another one, so I'll be doing that here sometime soon. So looks like we're around 125, 130 degrees, somewhere in that range is where that chicken breast is ranging on that one. Starting to get some clear fluids on it. Let's check the other side. Side a little bit closer to the fires, a little bit more, around 140, 150. Still got some time on it, so I'll pull it and flip it over, and so we can make sure that we can keep everything going and keep it going like it is. Very much pleased, guys. Take a look at those. I mean, that is incredible. I'm telling you guys, cooking in that butter makes a huge difference. I try to tell people about it all the time. Everybody eats mine and wonder how it stays so juicy and still has that really good flavor. But you can see all of these are looking delicious. Turkey breast right on point, seasoning looking good, it's holding its place. So we'll give it a flip, turn it over, let some of that juice meld on the other side of this turkey breast. Gonna check the temperature on some of these wings as well. And we'll be back with you guys when it's time to pull it all and put it on the grates and let it finish up. All right, guys, this is the last thing here. The turkey breast took a little bit longer to get it done than the wings. The wings here are already pulled in. Get ready to take those inside and get ready to put it all together for the final display. But you can see, guys, this thing turned out amazing. It's probing right at 165. That's where I want it to be. Make sure everything is done. The fluids are running clear out of it. And we are right where we're supposed to be. So I'm going to pull it all, take it on the inside, let it cool down some, get a few shots of it and slice it to let you guys see how it all turned out. See you shortly. All right, and here we go, guys. This is the finished product. So the turkey turned out very, very well. Ended up catching the juices that came from all of the chicken. That's what's in the little container there. But you can see this thing turned out very, very well. Very, very juicy. Getting ready to cut into it here in a few minutes. I'm gonna take some stills of that and add that at the end of the presentation. But you can see all of this turned out very well. The juices inside of this thing, the wings, just amazing. I'm trying not to eat too many of them before I actually sit down to eat, but they are delicious. Really ready to tear into this thing and to see what it tastes like. Really appreciate you guys following the channel. Thank you so much for all the support. Gonna be trying to do more videos, guys. Got a warning the other day from YouTube that I got to pick it up. So trying to pick it up some. So every chance I get, I'll be trying to post some stuff. Get ready to do something big for the family. Certainly going to record some of that and put it up. And just thank you so much, everybody, guys, for all your support, all the questions. I try to personally answer every person that responds, and it really is me. Don't have a team doing this thing. It's just me. So if you got a question, post your question, good, bad, or indifferent. I don't argue with anybody on it. Everybody has a right to their opinions. We get a lot of questions and comments about, taking better care of the grill and that kind of stuff. Not really big into that, but I still respond to everybody. I'm not going to be mean to anybody, I promise you. I'm not going to block anybody unless, prayerfully I won't have to do that to anybody. Because I certainly believe everybody has a right to their own opinion, even if I don't agree with it. So be safe out there, guys. We see a lot of violence going on out here in this world. So, I always tell everybody, if you can legally own a gun, then do so. But please make sure that you get some type of training before you go out trying to carry it, and know what your laws are in the state where you are, and protect yourself at all times, and your family members and civilians as well, if it's somebody that's in the line of fire that you can help. But just make sure that you do it right, get properly trained, and don't go do something stupid that you'll be embarrassed about or be faced on the news with. Okay? All right, so once again, guys, the Barbecue Cop, I am out. Give you one final money shot of all of this stuff. Pray that you guys are safe. If you haven't already, like and subscribe to the channel. I would really appreciate that. That keeps me going, keeps me motivated, keeps me pushing to be able to put out some good stuff for you guys. So I hope that your turkey breast, if you do one, turns out like mine did. The Barbecue Cop is out. Thanks, guys.